What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to go through a full chest and shoulder workout. We also have some running, and I'm also going to take you through my current program, how I'm training in this hybrid style, how I'm prioritizing strength, how I'm prioritizing running, and everything that I'm doing in my current hybrid training program. So we're going to hit a strength training session, we're going to hit our running piece, and I'll also go through my full program. And then we've also moved some stuff around at the gym here. Just give you some updates and go through everything that I'm currently doing. So like I said, today is going to be a chest and shoulder workout. Program's kind of been thrown off a little bit this week, but like I said, I'll give you an updated review of what I'm currently doing. Still training hybrid style, blending strength training and running into my program. And actually this week's episode of the Grind, Sleep, Repeat podcast coming out on Sunday is going to go even more in depth on how to blend lifting and running and just go through different phases where maybe you want to prioritize lifting a little more. Maybe you want to prioritize running a little more. What should you do and how should you use periodization to structure your program? So definitely come back on Sunday for this week's episode of the Grind, Sleep, Repeat podcast. But today we're going through chest and shoulder workout. We also have some running intervals. So I'll be using the Assault Runner for that run today. But first, I want to show you kind of the updates that we've had to the gym. So we are trying to optimize the space like I talked about last week. In last week's video of what we're doing here. We had the 14-foot Monster Light rig. What we did was we disassembled that rig, mounted it up against the wall, and it actually took me and my dad all freaking day on Sunday to do this. Just getting them mounted into the wall. We have metal studs here, so we had to get some 2x4s up on the wall, make sure that we could have something to anchor into, but I think it turned out really awesome. Cleared up a lot of space in the gym here. And that's kind of what we're looking to do is just optimize this gym and the square footage that we have here. Like I mentioned last week, we have some other pieces coming in the near future in the next 3 to 6 months where we just want to make things kind of flow well and just not make it feel crammed in here. So I was super happy how this turned out. So I wanted to show you guys that and just excited to keep improving this gym and add new pieces. And that's really what I love too. That's one of my big passions is I've always wanted to be a gym owner. I've always known that. And, you know, just it's been amazing the last 3 years of opening this gym with my wife, of just seeing it grow piece by piece. I mean, when we started, we had freaking nothing in this gym. So we had like 2 rowers, some dumbbells, and we didn't have squat racks. We didn't have barbells. We didn't have anything. So it's just been a really cool process to just grow this gym, grow this community. And I freaking love gym equipment. So I just love, I get like a kid on Christmas. Every time we get something new or I order something, I'm like, can't wait for this to come. I'm telling everybody about it. I'm getting all our clients and our members really excited about it. And it's just, you know, living my dream of I've always wanted to be a gym owner and I'm just living out every single day and just feel very grateful to do so. So today's workout, chest and shoulders. We're going to hop into this workout. We're working on some strength on both the chest and the shoulders. Like I said, we have some running intervals. Let's hop into it. I'm going to do a voiceover, explain the workouts, but let's get into this workout. Let's kill it. So starting this workout off with some dumbbell bench press. There's really 3 main compound movements in this workout today. Like I said, chest and shoulder workouts. After doing some warm-up sets, I did 4 working sets of dumbbell bench press, doing 12, 10, 8, and 6. So I ended up doing 10-pound increment jumps. I did 80s, 90s, 100s, and then 110s on my top sets. I got all the reps, which was great. I think that's something that over time, you know, you can change your rep ranges. I like to pyramid up too as well. I'll go through phases where I'm doing certain percentages off of 1 rep maxes. But for this workout today, we're just pyramiding up. And sometimes it also allows me to get my nervous system ready. You know, you might do a couple warm-up sets. You're going to do some dynamic. You're going to do some conditioning before the workouts and just get things flowing and get the blood flowing. But doing pyramid sets allows you to pyramid up to that weight and just get your nervous system ready as well. So I was able to hit all my reps 12, 10, 8, 6 with 80s, 90s, 100s, and 110s.
After that, the second chest pressing motion was an incline barbell bench press. I ended up doing 4 sets of 6 to 8. I also pyramided up on this. I worked up to 185, and I think I started off at 175 for the first 2 sets of 8, and then I did 185 for 2 sets of 6. So this is a movement that I really like, incline barbell, that I'm going to be throwing in a lot more. It just kind of reminded me of how much I like this movement. Definitely need to work on building some strength on it, though. The third compound movement that I did was an overhead barbell press. So like I said, the first 3 exercises, all big compound movements, trying to focus on progressing in strength from week to week. My goal was to do all 4 sets of 6 at 135 today. So I kept this all the same. I wanted to get all of my working sets done at 135 and just focus on hitting that, and then next time try to take it up. Maybe do all 4 sets of 6 at 140. And then once you get that, all 4 sets of 6 at 145, and just slowly adding weights over time. That's really the key to getting stronger and placing the stimulus to build muscle. After that, after the 3 compound movements, I went into some isolation. So this workout for the strength part was not super long. It took me about 50 to 60 minutes. But I did 5 sets of cable chest flies, where I slightly leaned back a little bit. If you don't have cable, you can also do dumbbells or bands. But I did 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and then I only took 45 seconds rest in between sets. So as soon as that working set was done, put 45 seconds on my watch, kept strict to it, and as soon as that was done, went right back to another set. That's the way that I'm intensifying this workouts after doing some heavy strength stuff. With the accessory is adding some volume, so doing 5 total sets, but intensifying it by taking it to almost muscle failure every set, trying to stay between 8 to 12 reps, and then only taking that 45 seconds rest. It's a great way to just provide some new stimulus and just do something new that your body might not be used to. Did the same thing on some lateral raises. So doing some shoulder isolation, I did 5 sets of 8 to 12, 45 seconds rest. This variation, you should give it a shot. I've been doing it lately. Leaning forward just a little bit and then tucking my chin, that allows you to relax your trap muscles, and I feel a lot more in my side delts and my medial delts, which is the main point of this exercise. So next time you're at the gym, give this a shot. Tuck your chin, lean forward just a little bit, and go straight to the side, and you're going to realize how much more you're able to relax your neck and your trap muscles, and how much more you're able to actually engage your shoulders, because that is something that once you're done with your compound movements, you still want to lift heavy weights with your accessory movements, but the idea is you want to make sure that you're engaging the right muscles. So if you're just throwing weight around for the sake of throwing weight around, and you're not engaging the isolation muscles that we're trying to engage, you're never going to make any progress, and you're not going to build muscle. After the strength work, I made sure that I was properly hydrated, so I was drinking a scoop of our electrolytes throughout this workouts. But after the strength work, did some running intervals. I did 5 sets of 90-second intervals on, and then 1 minute rest. 5 total working sets, trying to stay all at least below 6-minute mile paces. And I was able to accomplish that goal. And this is just something that, working on anaerobic conditioning and working on improving the VO2 max, and is also a beneficial part to your program, but to make sure that you do it sparingly, that I'm only doing this once a week, even if I was doing a bunch of running and a running block and prep for like a marathon or half marathon.
All right, so just got changed, wrapped up that workout. Overall, it was a great workout. Going to run you through what I'm doing after my workout, and then let's talk about my full program that I'm currently doing, how I'm mixing lifting and running into my hybrid training program. So right after the workouts, I'm going to do an additional scoop of our greens and our electrolytes. So I have 1 scoop of our mixed berry greens, and then I have 1 scoop of our pink Starburst electrolytes. Like I said, I did 1 scoop during the workout. I'm also doing an additional scoop post-workout just because sweated a bunch in that workout. Need to replace what I lost through that workout. Also, this combo of our mixed berry greens and pink Starburst electrolyte is so freaking good. So if you're interested in checking these out, make sure you head over to fitgrindandfoam.com. I promise you, you're not going to regret it. This combination is the perfect drink after your workout. Put some ice with it, get some cold water, mix up a scoop of each. So freaking good. So fitgrindandfoam.com. I'll even leave you a discount code in the description in the comments below. You can use to save 15% off your first order. I'm also going to do 1 apple after my workouts. That's just going to hold me over for a second. I have a bunch of work to do before my next training session. Before that training session, I'm going to do some oatmeal and then a protein shake just something easy to get in before my next training session. That way I don't wait a couple hours to go home and eat dinner. So this is what I'm doing post-workout. Now, as far as my current hybrid training program, I am lifting 5 days a week. I'm running 2 days a week. And then the strength training sessions are right around an hour. And my main focus right now is trying to build strength and build muscle, but I'm still trying to maintain conditioning too as well. I'm training in this hybrid style. And like I said, on Sunday, we're releasing a podcast talking about how to blend running and lifting in your program. So we're going to go in depth on that. But I'm a big believer that you can go through different phases of you're maybe wanting to train for an endurance event. So like last time we prepped for a half marathon, the running was the priority, where we still strength train 3 to 4 days a week, but the running was the main priority. Now my goal is to build some muscle, put on some size, build some strength. The strength training is the priority, but I'm still running twice a week. So this is my program currently, and I'll go through a Sunday through Saturday split. So Sunday, I start off with a pull day. So that's the back and the biceps. Also throw some core in. And then this day, or the workout that we did today, I'm doing some intervals, some running intervals typically. Sometimes I'll even mix it up and do like a long EMOM, maybe with some rowing or some skiers or the sled or the bike or wall balls, and just really get creative with it, but do some interval style where we're trying to train the anaerobic energy system, where it's higher intensity. We're trying to jack that heart rate up and then force your body to get it back down. On Monday, if I didn't do interval or the higher intensity conditioning on Sunday, I'll do my push day with the higher intensity intervals. It just depends on, the time that we have. A lot of times with Sundays, there's just kids sports. So sometimes we have a little extra time. Sometimes we don't have as much time. So pull day on Sunday, push day, chest, shoulder, and triceps on Monday. Tuesday is a lower body strength focus day. And then I'll also make some core in as well. And then Wednesday is the day that I'm going for my longer run. Getting outside, it's nice because it's placed right after a long back-to-back session of training sessions. So on Wednesdays, I start at 5 a.m. It's my first training session, and I end at 6:30. I have a 5:30 to 6:30. So it's just a really long day. So that run is great to get out of the gym, go out, run, clear my head. It's been cooler, so just enjoy the nice weather. Usually I'm running like 4 to 6 miles right now, nothing crazy long. I'll just really go out and enjoy the run, but try to keep it aerobic, where I can still slightly hold a conversation and work on some endurance. On Thursday, I'll come back and I'll do a full upper body workouts. So it's everything, push-pull workouts, trying to prioritize some strength in the beginning, and then I'll do a lot more accessory in that workouts. And then Friday is my second leg day, where I'm doing a full lower body workouts. If I have some time, sometimes I'll throw some rower intervals or do some sled pushes or bike sprints, stuff like that. But it's not mandatory. So currently I'm lifting 5 days of the week, and then I'm doing 2 conditioning days minimum, if not doing sometimes a third. And for me, this is a good balance. I would say, like I said, there's more emphasis on the strength training right now with that. But say that I want to sign up for a race, I'm maintaining my conditioning to where I'm going to be able to hop into a build and build into that race and really prep for a 10K or half marathon, or eventually I want to run a marathon someday. Where I'm at in life and business right now, I just don't have time to delegate that much time to specifically just endurance work, because I would have to totally cut out strength training almost. And that's just not something that I'm willing to do. So someday I will do a full marathon prep. I'm definitely committed to that. Just got to find the right time in life to do so. So this is my current hybrid training program. This is how I'm setting everything up. Obviously using our Fit Grind supplements to fuel and recover, structuring most of my nutrition around whole protein sources, lots of carbohydrates so I can come in and be intense with my workouts, and just trying to stay hydrated throughout the day and just get enough food in so that I can put on some muscle, put on some size, and really accomplish that goal. So if you guys have any comments or questions, I'd love to help out any way that I can. Just let me know down in the comments section below, or if you have any questions on gym ownership or anything that we kind of talked about in the video, let me know. I'd be happy to help out any way that I can. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Go check out these videos next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.